What up, guys? It's your girl CPK here, aka Tasha, and today I am so excited. One of my favorite YouTubers, Mariale, or Mar, as I know her as, did a collab with Too Faced, and I had to get it. And the funny thing is, well, for anyone who doesn't know, Mar is a makeup influencer. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm not really into makeup. Up until about last summer, I don't know why I said about, up until last summer, I only really wore makeup when I was getting professional pictures taken. And even then, I didn't always wear makeup because I'm like, I don't know, I guess, whatever. And when I did wear makeup, I didn't do it like my sister would do it or something, you know, because I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. But as of last summer, I have done my own makeup. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing. So since I don't really know that much about makeup, and I am in no position to like judge anybody's products, that is not what I'll be doing. But I did want to share this with you guys because I am just so proud of my girl right here. Well, not right here, but I'm so proud, and I could not wait for this to share this just because I'm just so happy. Like, for anyone who doesn't know, she is a Venezuelan YouTuber who came here. I also got this. But a Venezuelan YouTuber who came here a few years ago, probably like 6 years ago, and, you know, really made a name for herself on YouTube, really built up her channel. She has a Spanish channel that I don't know how many million. It had a lot of millions. I'm more so into her English channel since that is my spoken language. But I love her channel so much, and I just felt like I really wanted to support her, even though I do not know her. But she just seems like the sweetest person. She replies to comments. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how she does it. She if I send her a message on IG, she'll message me back. Like, it's just, she's just the sweetest, and I really like her. I really love her channel. But anyway, here is Mar. For anyone, this is her palette. I am so proud of her. It's just amazing. Like, I don't know everything about her past, but she did tell us about, you know, a little bit about growing up in Venezuela and, you know, struggling, just being poor, not being able to buy food, and when you had money to buy food, and then of course sometimes you might not have money. And while I do not know what that's like, I really don't. I do know what it's like to grow up poor. I do know what it's like to not have food to eat all the time. I do know what it's like to struggle. So just to see somebody who not only struggled but came from a whole nother country and built herself up to the point where now she can take care of her family in Venezuela, you know, along with her family that's here in America with her. It's just a beautiful thing, and I just wanted to support her. And I figured since I don't know anything about makeup, this would be the perfect time for me to like tell you guys why I even decided to get on YouTube in the first place. So basically what I'm going to do here, I am going to do my face and makeup, and like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing, so feel free to tell me everything that I'm doing wrong in the comments. I will not be offended. I really won't. Tell me everything. I need to know. I need to learn, because I do kind of like makeup. I like the way it looks. I love to see women with their face made up very nicely. I've just always been kind of too lazy to get into it. I'm just like, it's just too much work. I'm cute, all right? I'm cute. I might not be looking like a model, but I mean, I'm all right, right? I'm all right. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna jump right into this, I guess. Basically last summer, I decided that I wanted to try makeup. One of my friends that I work with has been trying to get me into makeup for the longest, but she just started getting into makeup in her 30s as well. So she's like encouraging me, like, oh girl, you need to do this, you can do it. Let's go to Sephora. We haven't had a chance to go to Sephora yet, but I went to Sephora, you know, and grabbed some stuff. I also went to Walmart because, you know, budget babe here. But yeah, so I have a bunch of stuff here. I hope I remember how to do this, y'all. I hope I remember. I have not put makeup on since last summer. I really haven't. Like, you have to bear with me. I'm telling you, I'm going to be struggling. I probably will do some stuff wrong that is going to drive some makeup gurus crazy. If any makeup gurus would ever even look at my channel, because I mean, we're a tiny little channel here. But anyway, I figured I will do my makeup, and while I'm doing my makeup, I will talk about what made me get on YouTube. So, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but we're going to figure it out together. I have a mirror here. I have a little mirror light. So, I don't know. But anyway, as far as me even watching YouTube, basically I just started watching YouTube probably about 5-6 years ago. And at first I only really watched, I've got to remember to actually put stuff on my face. Basically, back then I only really watched a channel called CinemaSins, and they're basically assholes, their words not mine, who channel is dedicated to saying everything wrong with various movies. And I love their channel. I love it so much. They are so freaking funny. They are definitely my sense of humor. They are hilarious. So for a while, that's pretty much all I watched. They didn't have, I mean, they had a ton of videos already by the time I started watching, so I already had a lot of stuff to go over. So basically, that was it. I watched them all the time, like to the point where my boyfriend started getting tired of hearing the channel going all the time. So eventually, I think it was after I basically had watched all of their videos like multiple times. Honey, I really like them. So eventually I started finding other YouTubers, and I started watching a YouTuber called Fluffy, and his channel is Fluffy Talks, and he is freaking hilarious. I love him so much. He is rated R, but at the same time, he is so funny. I love him. So I started watching his stuff, and he basically is a reaction channel. So that's like way different than, you know, the CinemaSins guys. They're talking about movies and everything wrong with them. It's satirical, it's jokes, it's not really taken seriously, but you know. So I started watching his channel, and I really like it. So got stuff on my nose. So after getting into Fluffy, I started trying to see about more reaction channels. So that's when I found Azzyland. And I like Azzy. She's funny. I like her little, she got a couple, she like very cute, and she's like a cutesy channel, and she's just adorable. And I like some of her little cutesy things, like when she likes something, she like, it's delicious. And I still do that to this day. Although I haven't really been watching her videos that much, but that's mostly because I spend so much time on TikTok. I only watch my favorites or the favorites of YouTubers. So unfortunately, she doesn't make that cut. But I mean, she's doing just fine without me watching her videos. It don't really fucking matter whether or not I watch them. So yeah, do Azzy. I clicked on a video one day, thinking that I was about to watch an Azzy video, and it was actually a YouTuber called Sniper Wolf. And it was funny because when I first clicked on it, I was like, who is this chick? This Azzy wannabe? Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want to see this. This is not what I came to see. And I don't think I watched the first video the first time. But eventually I ended up clicking on one of her videos again and giving it a try. And I end up binge watching a bunch of her videos. Like, she is so funny. I binge watched so many videos after watching just a few. Like, it didn't take long for me to just get obsessed with her channel and start watching everything. Yeah, so yeah, I started watching that channel, and like I said, it's a reaction channel. I find her hilarious. I love her sense of humor. I love people who are kind of assholes. And I say that in the best way because I am kind of an asshole. I'm not saying it to offend them. I'm not saying they are bad people, because that is not what I'm saying at all. But they are kind of assholes. They have asshole-like tendencies, you know. So I fucks with her, you know. So anyway, I started watching her videos, and basically, eventually, I found her second channel, which is not reaction, but like shopping hauls and beauty and stuff like that. So I really like that channel. That's when I was like, oh my god, I love her. She's my favorite. She's my fave. She's my baby. I love her. So I'm been watching the Little Leah channel, and I hear her talking about, well, maybe it was a Sniper Wolf channel. I'm not even really sure what channel I first saw Mar on, but eventually I started seeing Mar, and they were doing videos together, like, you know, YouTubers do sometimes. But you know, they're actually friends. So I kept seeing it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna check on her channel, especially since Leah was on a few of her videos. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna check them out, see. And then again, I started watching her channel, and I just loved it. I started binge watching it so much, and just watching all of her videos. And it's so funny because it was like a few times or a few different things that I just related with her so much. It was like, for example, my boyfriend was like, I want to get an Adidas tracksuit. When he said that, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get me an Adidas sweatsuit or something, because I want to get some Adidas, because I want to match with him. I want to be twinning sometimes, because I love to twin with my baby. It was funny. I'm watching her channel, and she was like, oh, I bought this Adidas outfit just because Gordo, and that's her husband, has one, and I wanted to match with him. And I'm like, me too. And then it was like another time she out shopping, and he carrying all the bags, and she like, oh, he won't let me carry anything. I feel so bad. And I'm like, I know, right? Because that's how it is with me. If my boyfriend and I go out shopping, he's carrying all the bags. He will not really let me carry anything, and it'd be a lot. And I'd be like, babe, you want me to carry something? No, I got it. If anything, we will go to the car and drop the bags off, because he is not having it. He's like, no, you're not carrying nothing when I'm here. I'm like, I can do it. I'm capable. I want to carry the wash machine and the dryer into my house. Like, no cap. Like, I seriously legit carried the washer and dryer into my house one time by myself. But anyway, I just thought that was funny that she was like, you know, you can just let me carry some stuff. And he's like, no. But anyway, the whole point is, I ended up really, really enjoying the Mar and Little Leah channels. And the more I enjoyed them, the more I watched them, I just found myself like really, I don't know, wanting to start a channel. And even though I knew makeup or wasn't my thing, because that might be like, Ma is really into makeup. She doesn't call herself a makeup guru, even though I think she's like amazing, but she kind of just looks at herself like someone who loves makeup. I wouldn't say that that's me. I don't love makeup. I like it. I don't love makeup, but I don't know, just watching their videos really just inspired me for some reason to start a YouTube channel. So I'm like, you know what, I am going to do it. Okay. So eventually I'm like, you know what, I've been doing so much shopping at Victoria's Secret, I can just make a channel showing a lot of the stuff that I've been buying, because I've been going crazy. Because back then, I mean I still buy a lot. Y'all know I like buying shit. Maybe because growing up, and even as I got older, I just didn't buy myself stuff. So now I'm getting to the point where it's like, you know what, I'm buying myself stuff. You know what, I make money, I can afford it. I can treat myself and buy myself these things, as long as I'm paying my bills, as long as I'm not putting myself in debt. I'm not doing nothing crazy. You know, I can do this. There's nothing wrong with this. I started stockpiling clothes. I started just stockpiling everything that I bought, and just putting it to the side until I can get a good can. Actually start recording. But I just, as crazy as it seemed, I just really, really wanted to do it. And the more I watched their videos, the more it made me want to do it. And it's crazy because by the time I got to them, by the time I discovered these people, they were already successful on YouTube. They already had millions of subscribers, 2 channels of people. Both of them already had 2 channels. Like, they were already doing great. So they are doing things that I could never do. Like, their shopping hauls are like with Gucci bags and Louis Vuitton and Chanel, and you know, I mean, they would do other stuff too, like Forever 21, Fashion Nova. They would do that. They did that stuff too. So don't get that misunderstood. They've done Walmart, Target, you know, so it's not all high-end shopping. But at the same time, they can actually, you know, splurge. Like, they are very successful at this point and can do those type of things. And honestly, I cannot imagine having enough money that I would be willing to spend thousands of dollars on a bag. But maybe that's just because I never had that much money. So anyway, I don't know, just watching them really inspired me. And I was just looking at it like it could be fun. And honestly, it has been